I'm Cleve Weisgerber with the LSU Ag Center. Basically what we're going to talk about now is getting control of the horse's body while you're on it. You need to get in control of the head, neck, shoulders, midsection, and hindquarters. I can't emphasize enough how important groundwork is. If you do your groundwork and do it correctly, this part is going to be a whole lot easier. Now to begin with, we're going to try to get control of this horse's neck. This is done simply by sliding your hand down the rein and just gradually, easily asking this horse to pull his head around. When he does, you release the pressure. You want to do this as light as possible, but you have to use as much force as necessary. But every time this horse moves his head and gives you his head without moving his feet now, you release. Because horses learn from the release of pressure. You want to do this to both sides also. As soon as he gives you that face, you release him. Simple and easy, but light pressure. And it's not the pressure that you put on him, but it's the release of pressure. As soon as he releases the pressure on the reins, you release your hands. The next part that we want to talk about moving is this horse's hindquarters. By doing so, we're going to move this horse around just a little bit for you here. As we bend this horse, we talked about the three buttons that we had on this horse: the front, the middle, and the hindquarters. What we're going to do is ask this horse to give us his face just a little bit, put our foot back, and move his hindquarters around with his front feet basically staying still. Again, we want to do this from both sides. Simply ask the horse for his face, put your foot back, move his hindquarters around, and one step is all you really want to begin with, but as you progress, you can ask for more. The next part we're going to move is his front shoulder. We're going to do this by simply asking for his face, reaching up and pushing on his shoulders, moving his shoulders away. You start out with one step and you increase as it gets better. After you have developed your horse to where you can disengage his hindquarters and his shoulders, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to move your foot into the center position, and you're going to ask this horse to move away from your leg and do a side pass, as we talked about earlier. This is simply crossing both front and back feet. And you do this again with the lightest amount of pressure. The least amount of pressure you can do and get the job done